What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel once again for two chapters, this time not one but two, and that is chapter 298, The Transient Life, and 299, The Sign of the End. And you know what? We're getting close to the big 300 for Black Clover. That's a big milestone that Black Clover has reached, and I'm here for it. You know what? I'm here for it. 300 chapters of Black Clover, and I know for a damn fact a lot of things are happening depending on how the chapter, seeing how the chapter ended. A lot of things are happening. Now, let's get into this review. If you like my content, subscribe to the channel for more content. Yes, I know, I said that twice. I said that again. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel for more content. I know, right? That's funny. Anyways, I'm just being a fool, making a fool of myself. Yes, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel for more such as this. Give it a like. Let me know what you think about the chapter as a whole. And what do you think about the milestone of the big 300 for Black Clover? Now, the way the chapter open up is an explanation as to how Megicula is in the outside world, you know, since only the first gate has been opened. Noelle is asking the real questions, and Megicula says that the gate is an insurance policy. You know, it's an insurance policy, and that she has been planning to come out through her own spell, which is cursed, wording magic, malevolent fancantation. He said that it takes time and resources, basically time and resources as in Acer Silva, Chica, and Banica. Yes, we have confirmation that it was Acer Silva. The curse killing Acer Silva is what has made her be able to come out into this world, even though it's not perfect. And if Banica dies, she'll be able to come out more, so like let's say about 50-75% ish without Chica dying. So just because Acer died, and also that makes the story more centered around Noelle. Like, it makes Noelle a little bit more like into it, like she was into it before, but now she's like, yes, my mother died and you're here, so my mother's the one, so you're only responsible for my mother dying, which you already knew that, but now her mother is responsible for Megicula being out in the outside world, even though it's 25%-ish. So, you know, now she has more of a, yes, I'm gonna destroy you, Megicula, for what you have done. And then we get to see that Chica has offensive magic. For a queen that has no offensive magic, she sure as hell know how to use some offensive magic. Her spell is Devil Water Magic Hydra of Dark Needles. I don't know why the Dark Needles instead of just darkness, but I guess it's Tabata, you know, trying to be cool and shit, and it works. And then Noelle asks again, what have you done to Chica? And she says that I have modified her curse to make her into a devil, you know, and that you will make her have good memories before she dies. You know, that pisses Noelle even more. And then she comes in with a water sea dragon spell, which Megicula completely shrugs off like it's nothing. She says, like, you know, in this form it's more even powerful than before, and she just destroys completely with Cursed Word Magic Decaying World. Now with this spell, we learn a couple of the things in chapter 299, which I will talk about it in that chapter. You know, and then Megicula congratulates Charlotte, because Charlotte at this point, she's trying to like make the curse less stronger. Megicula congratulates Charlotte, saying that you are the first person to like actually use the curse against me. You are truly a Briar Queen. So, you know, Charlotte gets her connection from a high-ranking devil. You know, that should amount to something. Then Real says, I need to protect Charlotte, because he knows Charlotte is the one person that can like really counter Megicula cursed a little bit with Picture Magic Twilight Valhalla. And he take this from Noelle's Valkyrie dress, and it has a lot of Valkyries around it, but that doesn't matter, because Megicula just goes right through that spell and stabs Charlotte and Real. Real has done nothing in this arc, just being support. And I get it, he can be strong, he can fight, you know, like just like in the tournament arc. But right now, Real is not being used to his full potential, and I feel like he's gonna be used to his full potential once everything's going through shit even bigger. Because remember, chapter 300 is coming on. So the way the Megicula destroys that is by using cursed worded magic unbound slave, and he's using, if I'm not mistaken, Vanika's blood magic to do all of that, because I don't think she's using cursed magic to like be able to pierce things, because like I said, she uses unbound slave. So at that point it's like, oh well, I'm using Vanika now, Vanika's blood to go pierce you, and I'm using Vanika's thing outside of my magic. So it's still basically two types of magic, two attributes of magic with only one. And then we get to see Gaja. Gaja goes in with true lightning magic, Nadaras do Astrausa, and he's taking out, he's countering or battling the Hydra of Dark Arrows that Lord Pachika has there. And he's working, he gets close in for it, he makes an opening, get closed in, he's about to do a hit on her, but no, Gaja remembers Lord Pachika the way she was before, and he all this time he's going through a flashback of why he's saying, I will become the strongest of the Heart Kingdom, because he overhears that Lord Pachika has no offensive spells. Right, he overhears that, and then Gaja, once Gaja has the moment hesitation, Lord Pachika gets that chance to stab him through the chest, like her whole ass hand, he just goes through his chest, like, yep, that's it. And that's where the chapter ends. The chapter ended with Noelle losing actually same stage Valkyrie armor, and I'm like, well shit, everything has gone to shit now. What are we doing, Noelle? What are you doing? Go ahead, use your ultimate magic if you have it, your true magic if you have it, because she hasn't used any of that actually, or did she? I think she used it when she first came into the scene, when everybody was using their true lightning, the true magic, you know, like when Luck used his true lightning magic and all the battle fiend. I think they all used their true magic. I don't remember exactly. I'll look into it, and maybe chapter 300 I'll confirm that. But yeah, Noelle hasn't used ultimate magic whatsoever. So I think the chance would be in 300 that she uses some gosh darn ultimate magic, because as we can see, ultimate magic is some good ass shit. And if she were to use ultimate magic with same stage, I feel like Megicula wouldn't be here at this point, but she did not. So now we'll go to chapter 299, the Sign of the End. And yes, it is officially the Sign of the End in this chapter, because my man God just sacrifices himself, and I don't think he's coming back alive. I don't, because if you watch Dragon Ball Z, once Vegeta gave away his life force to take out Majin Buu with him, and he just turned to dust and he crumbled away. Yes, that's what happened to Gaja right now. So the chapter starts with basically the same way he ended last week, but this time Megicula is saying to Noelle, no, you have lost your same stage, so you have lost any chance of actually, you know, dealing with me, making any damage. And that's interesting to know that it seems like all the devils know about the same stages, or like what could harm them, I guess, except for, because Megicula also says, you know, my curse warding spell is throughout this area, so nobody can save you, nobody can come in here and whatnot. But I don't think she's remembering Asta, unless Asta's anti-magic does not work. For some time, Megicula's magic is curse magic, and Asta doesn't really have a good track record with curse magic. If you remember correctly, after the Beetle fight, his arms were cursed, and he tried to cut the curse with his sword. But now he has the Demon Destroyer sword, so I don't know if the Demon Destroyer sword can work against curses, although it can only work against the effects of the spells, not exactly against curses. So we have to see how that works. Unless Gaja, with his last attack his ultimate magic spell that he did, deleted the decaying world fully and completely, and then Asta can come in through and help Noelle. Or you know what, let's put it this way, maybe Noelle and Dorothy are the person that is gonna come to help Noelle, because they're the one that know how their mother, how Aesir died, basically. All three of them know how Aesir died. But although it could also be this, Asta and Noelle teaming up against Megicula with Noelle. Yeah, now that's some shit I would like to see. But yeah, so Gaja's still going over his flashback. We learn a bit more about Gaja, basically. You know, about how he decided to become the strongest in the kingdom, to protect them all, to protect everything, you know, to protect Lord Pachika. But all he cared about was protecting Lord Pachika, because he himself could not be strong enough to protect Lord Pechica, and attack and stab Banica and Megicula's attack, and Lord Pechica ended up cursed. So he goes and said, I am unfit to be a spirit guardian, and then Lord Pechica's like, no, don't worry about it, I'm still alive and everybody's still alive. Without you, we wouldn't have been here. God just like, yes, I tried to protect the citizens, the kingdom, you, everything, and because of that, you're in this sorry state right now. So God is feeling really guilty about everything that he has done. Yes, he loves her, but he's feeling really guilty about, how Lord Pechica is now, and he doesn't want Lord Pechica to kill or be killed. And so he uses a lightning magic, Pulsaranta, which I guess he basically paralyzes Lord Pechica. He paralyzes Lord Pechica for a few seconds so that he can go and attack Banica and Megicula. And he goes in with everything. He gives up his life for it, with like his final attack, because life was running away. However, I'm not sure if God just, said something to Noelle and Undine, because as soon as Gaia said that, like there was a little distortion in the panel, like the speech bubble, and I don't know if he was saying something to Noelle at that point, because Undine and Noelle, they reacted. Noelle looked back and she didn't know the Gaia was, dying, or like the Gaia was stabbed through by Lord Pechica. So yeah, Spusarenta, he paralyzes her, and then he goes for ultimate magic, ultimate lightning magic, Apocalyptra Astraza. Yes, and just like Glitch did to Sigrid, Mr. Gaia does the 2-2. He does as well to Megicula. Now we know what Julia said. Yes, Gaia is a beast when it comes to fighting. I fought him and he is strong. But no more Gaia, sadly. We get a shot of his grimoire after he did the thing, and he was there, like in the black panel, and then he wasn't there. So he's technically dead right now. We'll have to wait for confirmation until chapter 300 comes. But yes, ultimate lightning magic, Apocalyptra Astraza. I'm saying again, we have not seen Noelle use ultimate water magic at all whatsoever. So this might be the perfect chance. And we see that Noelle capitalizes on after that attack that Gaia did. He's gonna go after. I don't care if he's a weak attack of same stage. I just need enough to pierce his weak point. And he remembers Sigrid's heart. Remember, Noelle was not fighting Sigrid, but she was in it. And then they turned for 6 months. So Asta had the time to tell, hey, if somebody uses ultimate magic on Megicula or any of the devils, their heart will be exposed. So just go for that and attack that. Right? Or it could be the other way around. That could be what Gaia told Noelle. Hey, I'm gonna use my ultimate magic on her. So just go for one last attack once I do that. Because remember, Gaia was the one that trained Asta. And right now at this point, Noelle and Asta are very motivated to kill Megicula and any other devil, especially now that Gaia's dead. That's gonna give Asta a little motivation to it when he learns about it. Or that might build up his rage, I guess, for like a rage moment, because Asta hasn't really had a rage moment. When he was fighting Dante, that was Live rage moment, not Asta. But anyways, that's all I had to say about this chapter. If I forgot anything, let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. What you're expecting for chapter 300 to come, because we see a dark silhouette of what appears to be Megicula, and about 75% form complete. Because I can tell you the Gaia killed Banica. He erased Banica from the planet. She's nowhere to be seen. So I can tell you right now, the Megicula is about 75% complete. I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me on that. Let's wait until chapter 300. But yes, again, what are your thoughts for chapter 300 in this chapter as well? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. And I'll see you guys and gals next time. Subscribe to the channel for more content such as this and other things to come. I'm reading Orient and I'm reading other things. So, expect to review soon. See you guys. Peace.